Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a haul, and not just any haul. A Sephora Vib haul. So a lot of you already know, but if you don't know, from November 6th to the 9th was the Vib Rouge sale at Sephora where you get 20% off. And for regular Vibs, it's the 13th through the 16th maybe? I'm not exactly sure, but I'm a Vib Rouge member, so I was able to get the 20% off last weekend. And I get excited for this every year because Sephora never does sales. Those brands at Sephora like never go on sale. So when they give me 20% off, I'll take full advantage of it. I knew this was coming. I had money set aside literally for this sale specifically because it is my time to really just like go wild and get things that I've always wanted to buy that maybe I wouldn't normally buy if it wasn't on sale. I got a couple of little splurgy items and I'm gonna save those to the end of the video. For right now, let's go ahead and get started because this video is gonna be long, girl or boy, very long. I got this really adorable makeup bag. It's from that Breakups to Makeups brand. They have a bunch of bags already at Sephora, but I never really liked what any of them said until I saw this one. All dressed up and ready to glow. I love it. I can't wait to use it. It's such a sturdy, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful makeup bag. So I've been wanting to get a brush specifically for cream bronzer for a while. I use a couple brushes that I already have, but I wanted one that I was gonna dedicate to cream bronzer alone, and I thought that this brush would be perfect. It's from their Sephora Pro range, and their brushes ain't cheap. So I decided to pick this up. This is their Flawless Bronzer number 46 brush. And it's short and perfect, and I love it because it isn't as dense as I thought it was going to be, which I'm really excited about because brushes that are a little bit too dense are kind of harder to blend out my bronzer. I like something a little bit more movable, so I got this and I'm really excited to use it. I love that it's short and fat and delicious, so let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. I bought 2 eyeshadow palettes. I got this one from Tarte, and the packaging is so cute on this, but this is their Energy Noir palette. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And the main reason I bought this, well, there were 2 reasons why I decided to buy this. Number 1, this is what it looks like on the inside. I hate these little things, but this is what it looks like on the inside. And number 1, I bought it because this is the most beautiful blush ever. The second I saw this blush, I was like, I need that. I want it. The Amazonian clay blushes from Tarte are like the best blushes ever. So I knew that I would love the formula regardless. And the other reason is because it is a straight up cool toned eyeshadow palette. There is not a single warm eyeshadow in this palette. You get 9 eyeshadows and they're all cool tone, grayish, purple taupe shades. This is the palette I'm wearing on my eyes today. I'm not wearing any other eyeshadow besides the ones in this palette, and I think it looks so pretty, and I'm not someone who really loves cool tone eyeshadows, so I wanted to get that palette for that reason, just to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. I also have this blush on. That's the blush I'm wearing, and then this eyeshadow right here is the highlight on my face, and it is an amazing highlighting product. I love it. I love this palette. And then the other palette I bought is like a completely different palette, and it is this guy right here. This ginormous thing. This is the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. It's huge. I haven't even opened it. I did go and buy some of the stuff in store, and then I actually bought the other half of this haul online. And at first I didn't want to buy this for the same reason that a lot of people don't like it. It is huge and it's not very practical. It's like a giant thing. But the more I saw people use it, the more I was like, I need that. And honestly, okay, this is what it looks like. Look at this beauty. And to be completely honest, it's not like I was planning on traveling with this palette anyway because it's so freaking colorful. And I think it's like art. It's a very artistic palette. I think the packaging is beautiful. It's big, but it's bold. And I've come to really love the style of this. It looks like a record or like a paint, you know, like an artist thing, like. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this palette. It's mainly matte, but they did throw a few shimmer eyeshadows in there, which I think is nice. And then you have this little row right here of like natural, neutral shadows that you can pair with any of these colorful ones. Speaking of Kat Von D, I also got this little thing right here. This is the Kat Von D Lolita Lip Duo. It has Lolita and then Lolita 2. And this is what they look like. This is Lolita. I actually have Lolita, and this is the shade of Lolita that I have. I'm pretty sure this was like the second formulation. This isn't the original Lolita, and neither is this one. But I think that Kat Von D is actually going to release the original Lolita and name it OG Lolita. So we have OG Lolita that's coming out soon, Lolita, and then Lolita 2. Confusing, I know. But two really, really pretty colors. I love these kinds of colors. Okay, so I was really, really excited when I saw this product online. I had the Bare Minerals Original Foundation a couple of years ago, and I used it all the time. I was really into that mineral makeup a couple of years ago, but I ended up throwing away that product because it was really old. So I was on the website and I was like, you know what? I want to get into that powder foundation again. So I went to go buy it, and then I saw this is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in a jumbo form. I didn't even know this existed until I went searching for it. So look at this. First of all, look at this like display, this packaging, this art. And then look at the size of this. This is the Bare Minerals Foundation. It looks nothing like it. I have mine in the shade medium beige. It's the color I used to have as well. And I don't know if this is just like a holiday release. I'm pretty sure this is just the release for the holidays. But if you're into the Bare Minerals Foundation, I suggest you go on the Sephora website and pick this up because it is humongous. I paid $42 for this, which is pricier than the regular, but of course you get a lot more product than this one. And the box says it's a $63 value, which means you save money actually buying this jumbo size. And my favorite part, besides the packaging, because the packaging is unreal. I mean, it is plastic, but it's so fancy, like so fancy. Look at this little gem. It's beautiful. I love it. But besides that, it is big enough to where your entire brush fits in the cap. That is the problem I had with the regular Bare Minerals foundation. My huge powder brush didn't fit in the cap because it's a smaller product. This is a big cap, so my brush fits in it perfectly. This is from a brand called Ciate, and I'm pretty sure that this is a new brand to Sephora. I know this brand has been around for a while, but I'm pretty sure Sephora just recently started carrying it. I don't know. And I got this because I saw a girl use it on Instagram and it looked so black that I had to get it. This is the Ciate Chisel Eyeliner High Definition Tip Eyeliner. It says it has a unique chisel tip for controlled application, and the tip completely threw me off when I first opened this last night. You can't exactly tell, obviously, because you're so far away, but the tip of this brush, it's a felt tip, but it's not your regular like pointy felt tip liner. The tip, the best way I can describe this is it looks exactly like the Real Techniques Complexion Perfection Sponge, where it's like round on one side and then angled flat on the other. That's exactly what this looks like. It's crazy. So I'm really excited to see how this makes it like a more controlled application, like how this helps application, because the tip is kind of throwing me off a little bit, but it also really, really excites me. I bought a skincare item, and recently Sephora has brought like a bunch of Korean skincare into Sephora, which is amazing because Koreans know their skincare, and there's a bunch of new brands on the website that are Korean skincare brands. So I got this because I had never heard of it. It sounded really cool. This is from a brand called Maycoop, and it is their raw sauce. I mainly checked it out online because it said it was a hydrating and nourishing essence, and I was like, This is what it looks like. It has a cute little bottle. I got the smaller size because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. They do sell a much bigger size. The way that you're supposed to use this is right after you wash your face and you tone it, like when you're done washing your face and toning all that stuff, you apply this all over your face. And supposedly it's really good. It had pretty good reviews, and it's supposed to have like, okay, it says it has high concentration of maple tree sap to deliver intense hydration and nourishment, adding skin-soothing, eco-certified fructan powder and nutrient-rich Asian herbal and fruit extracts creates a secret sauce that helps to bring out healthy, youthful-looking glow within. And I'm all about that glow, so I wanted to try this. Okay, so I went a little crazy with hair care. This is from the brand Diva Curl, and I've heard of Diva Curl, but I've never tried anything from it. And it is their Winter Curl Survival Kit. featuring Diva Curl's newest products for maximum moisture. I wanted to buy this because I want to kind of give my hair a rest from the iron. I'm always flat ironing my hair is always straight, and I have naturally curly hair. So I thought getting something that was specifically made for your curls was a good idea. So I could just really like unleash my curly hair for a while, like just keep it curly for a while so that I can minimize the heat damage. This is the shampoo and conditioner, and supposedly it's really good for curly hair. It is sulfate free, paraben free, and silicone free. And then this is the coconut curl styling cream, also silicone free and paraben free and sulfate free. I'm so excited to see how this transforms my hair. So I got this on a whim. I threw it in my cart. I was like, why not? This is from the brand Vib, and I've never heard of this brand before. I think it's new to Sephora, and it is their leave-in mist. I wanted a leave-in conditioner that was like in a spray form, because all of mine are tucked away in a box, and I don't feel like going through my box of hair care products. Kind of like it's a 10. It has like a bunch of benefits in it, and it had pretty good reviews, so I decided to give that a try. And then the last 3 hair care products I got are all from Alterna. I have been wanting to try their caviar range in a really long time, and recently Sephora had a 500 point perk where you get the caviar shampoo and conditioner, and I got that point perk and I really liked it, so I decided to dabble into some more caviar Alterna stuff. This is the Rapid Repair Spray Instant Shine and Moisture, free of paraben, sulfate, synthetic colors, from Alterna, the caviar line. All 3 of these things are from that line, so I don't have to say that. I know, I'm sorry. This thing is amazing. My spray is like totes broken because it sprays out like a squirt. Like, my thing is broken. But, so I have to spray it in my hands first and then rub it in my hair. But this gives your hair like instant shine. I used it yesterday for the first time, and I was like blown away at how shiny my hair looks. You probably can't tell on camera. Probably not. Like, I really cannot get enough of this. I want to spray it in my hair every day just for the scent alone. It smells so sexy and like perfumey and delicious, and I freaking love it. I love it. Then I've been wanting a hairspray for a long time. None of the hairsprays that I have like really rock my socks that much. So I got the working hairspray, and I really wanted this because it said ultra dry control. There's nothing I hate more than when you spray your hair like with hairspray and you spray like in one spot and it's like wet. It's like a wet, crunchy little spot, and you're like, ugh, my hair's wet. Why? So I decided to give this a try because supposedly that doesn't happen with this product, and it had a lot of really good reviews. And then I got this. This is their retexturizing protein cream with strand building proteins for damage-free hair. I have severely damaged hair because I like bleached it twice like a 1.5 years ago. Long story. If you've been a part of my channel for a while, you know what happened. But I have really damaged hair, so I try to do the best to get it healthy again. And it's not great to use protein in your hair a lot, like too often, because that can make your hair pretty brittle. So I want to use this like maybe once or twice a week, and supposedly it's really good. It's a leave-in treatment. Like after you wash your hair, you put this in your hair, and it's supposed to be really good for damaged hair, so I'm excited. Okay, and then the rest of these products are like my splurgy items, things that I wouldn't have bought full price. Like I wouldn't have bought them if they weren't on sale. Not gonna lie. Oh, except this. I have been wearing the same perfume for like the past 9 years. It has been my all-time favorite perfume of life. It's called Gucci 2. It's from the brand Gucci, and it's their Gucci 2 perfume. And I've been wearing it for 9 years. It's my all-time favorite scent. Nothing compares to it. It lasts the longest on my skin. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's so unique. I love it. And for a long time, I could not find it anywhere. Every store that I walked into, they were like, oh no, that's being discontinued. And I couldn't find it, and it was breaking my heart. So I kind of like stopped using the bottle that I had. And then I saw it on Sephora. So I had to freaking get it. This is my favorite perfume. The only thing I'm worried about is that it only had the 1.6 fluid ounce online. I couldn't get the biggest bottle. Like they didn't even have it for sale online. So that concerns me. Like, is it being discontinued? Is the big bottle discontinued? Like, I'm really confused why they didn't have the bigger size, but this is what it looks like, and it is heaven sent. It is the best fragrance in the world. I love it. It's my favorite. I will have the notes down below so you can kind of have a guess of what this person perfume. What this perfume smells like, I'll have the notes below. Now on to the brands that I never buy from because they are ridiculously priced. I got a YSL mascara. When do you ever see me talk about YSL? Never. This is just their like original mascara. It's the Mascara Volume Effect Faux Cils Luxurious Mascara. I've heard a lot of really good things about this mascara. The only thing is, this is a very light, flimsy like tube. I expected something very, very heavy for the price. So a lot of you guys know that I had bought the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and I returned it a week after I bought it. It was like $62, which is crazy. I never spend that much on foundation, but I decided to give it a go because everybody talked about it and I didn't like it. It made my skin oily. That has never happened to me with a foundation because I have dry skin, but my skin got really oily at the end of the day and then it like broke up. I was like, what is that? No. So I returned it and I decided to splurge on another very pricey foundation that everybody has been talking about. And this is the Kogendo or Kogendo. I'm not exactly sure. Leave me a comment down below. I don't know how to pronounce this brand and I want to say it correctly. I don't want to sound dumb, so I don't know if it's Kogendo or Kogendo. And it is their Aqua Foundation. Everybody and their dog has been talking about this. I was like, oh, I gotta try it out. And then I saw the price and I was like, oh, no I won't. But then the VIB sale, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it because I get to save 20% off on it. So I bought it. This is what it looks like. I'm in the shade 213. This is the foundation I'm wearing right now. I bought it online and I completely guessed my shade, so I'm very happy that it is actually my shade. And the packaging is really pretty. It has a pump. It's a glass. It feels, you know, luxurious. And I don't know. I'm not crazy about it just yet. I used it with a brush. A lot of people say that it applies better with a beauty blender, so I'm going to try it out with a beauty blender. I cannot give you my thoughts just yet because I'm wearing it today and it's the first time I put it on. But it is a little bit, it feels a little bit heavy. I think I might have put a little bit too much on. But it has like a light to medium coverage and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything, but I don't know. I have to give it another shot. If it doesn't rock my socks off in about a week, I will be returning it. Speaking of Kogendo, I got the Aqua Foundation Illuminator. This is in the shade Sheer Beige. It's just like a liquid highlight, but it feels really creamy and like, I don't know, I really like the consistency of this. You are supposed to, or at least it's like made to mix in with your foundation. Today I used it as a primer. I know it's not a primer, but I used it as a base. Like I put this on my entire face and then I went in with my foundation just so it can give me like a nice glow. It's a really pretty champagne color and I really liked the consistency of this. Okay, 2 more things and then we are done with this haul. It's very long, I apologize. I got something from Burberry. I never buy from Burberry, but I did. This is their Light Glow Natural Blush. Now, this blush made me laugh when I opened it for the first time. Okay, so I bought it online. This is in the shade Earthy Blush, it says. So Burberry is very fancy and it comes with this little fancy thing, right? The packaging is stunning. I love, it's so luxurious. I really love the packaging. But then I opened it and I was like, why do I pay so much for a blush to then open it and it's the size of a stick of gum? Burberry, I really would have appreciated if the entire pan, like this entire thing, was the blush, because then I feel a little bit better about spending $40 on it. And then it comes with this like brush. I mean, it's a cute brush and I'm sure it works perfectly fine, but how often do we use these brushes? Not often. I have a ton of brushes and I'm not gonna use this, to be completely honest with you guys. I don't want to sound like, but I'm not gonna use that brush. Now I just have this like huequito here for no reason. I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed with the size of the blush. This is a very expensive blush and I don't know if I'm just being cheap, but come on, that's little. Speaking of Giorgio Armani, this is the Maestro Liquid Summer SPF 15. I have mine in the shade 100. I got this based off of my friend Laura's recommendation, Mrs. Lola Lynn. I've heard her talk about this a couple times and I've always wanted it. In a recent video she was talking about it and she said that this is like the only thing that makes her skin look really tan and like summery, that it's literally like summer in a bottle, which it's not summer right now, but you know. Let me swatch this because I'm not familiar with like a liquid bronzer. I'm more familiar with like creams. So this is what it looks like. It is a warm shade, but it's, oh, wow, this is actually a really pretty color. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to describe. This is what it looks like blended out, and it blends out really, really easily. And I don't know how to describe this right now. This is crazy. This has completely dried. I didn't blend it out all the way, but this is completely dried, and it feels like there's nothing on my skin. Nothing. This is like a 100% liquid to powder formula. I cannot believe how this feels like nothing. I'm excited. Okay guys, so that completes this haul. I know it was a really, really long one, but with the VIB sale here, you know, it's just... But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you picked up. If you are a Rouge member, what you picked up in the sale last weekend, and if you are a VIB member, like regular VIB, let me know what you are gonna pick up coming up, or whatever. Just tell me what you're gonna buy if you're gonna buy anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.